Hey you guys, it's me Kai and I'm back with another video. Make sure you support a girl. Hit me up on Instagram at pretty1234me and make sure you subscribe to my channel for future content. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be featuring this look you see right here. I'm very new to the cut the crease world. Didn't quite know I had hooded eyes for a really long time, and then I thought, no, I don't have hooded eyes, I have almond eyes, but then I realized I have almondy eyes and hooded eyes, so I have almond hooded eyes. All of the colors that I used came from my Natasha Denona Biba Neutral Eyeshadow Palette. If you don't know how I feel about this palette, go ahead and check out my review. And you guys, as always, thank you for watching. Let's talk while we do our eyebrows. So cut the crease has never really been my thing. Part of it was me not really understanding the dynamics of my eye shape and really knowing how to work with semi-hooded eyes. So this is new to me, you guys, hence the title Struggle Cut the Crease Look, but using my new favorite palette. So you guys, let's grow together, let's work on this, and if you're an expert, feel free to share some tips below. I am receptive. Here right now, I'm just blending out whatever was underneath my brow and adding the concealer to my eyelids. Then I'm gonna go ahead and bring into the under eye area as a pre-highlight. Okay, so all you MAC NW46 girl, Revlon Cappuccino girls, NARS, Benares girls, anywhere in that complexion, the color tone from this palette is going to be an exceptional transition shade, trust me. So really what I'm doing here is just building the colors in my crease area. So I started off with tone for the transition, then I went into freckle, then I'm going to deepen it further by using the color cocoa, and lastly the deepest brown shade that they have in the palette, which is Seed. But look at that pop payout, guys. It didn't even take much for me to get so much pigment. The other thing I'll say happily is that the color blends beautifully. So I'm gonna apply it to the outer third and the inner third of my eye. I'm gonna blend, and then connect it by just kind of blending in the crease area as well. I'm going to be using this eyeliner from Bakerie and placing it in the center of my lid area, and I'm going to bring it up to and past my crease. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really nervous. This part makes me pretty anxious. I'm using my Morphe 105 brush, but at some point I'm going to get to my crease lid area. I'm going to look up, look down, and there's going to be transfer. And wherever that eyeliner has transferred, I'm going to make sure to bring the eyeliner all the way up there. I take no credit for this. I learned this actually watching one of Angela Bright's videos on YouTube, and it's been really helpful in helping me identify where I need to end the cut the crease. It feels so uncomfortable at first, you guys. It's still a little unfamiliar to me, but after a while it gets more comfortable. And so I blended out the eyeliner a little too much, so I went back in with the color Seed and I applied it over it. And now I'm using Shine and applying it in the center area of my eye. First I started applying Rustic with a brush, but it's so much more pigmented when you apply it with your finger. And truthfully, that goes for Shine as well. So I'm going to go back and forth between Cocoa and Freckle, just mixing them together and blending Seed, which is a darker color we used in the inner and outer third of our eyes, blending that in with Rustic. Okay, so I'm adding Cocoa to my lower lash line and I'm bringing it from the outer third all the way to the inner corner. I'm going to deepen the outer lower lash line, the outer half of that, with the color Seed. Then I'm going to use a matte shade, the color's Tusk, and I'm going to use that in the inner corner of my lid. Then I'm going into Spot and really darkening the outer third of my lower lash line. And then finally with my finger, I'm going to apply Rustic to the lower lash line, but in the center. So I just replaced a lot of my brushes with Morphe brushes, and everyone was talking about this foundation brush, and I'm really happy that I purchased it, guys. I will say that it feels very nice on the skin, and it does apply and spread foundation evenly. So if you're looking for an affordable foundation brush, I do recommend this. This is not sponsored, guys. I'm just being sincere when I say it's a great alternative outside of my Clarisonic brush, which you know I'm obsessed with. Lips don't match my face, so I'm actually putting a little bit of foundation that was left on the back of my hand on my lips. I'm going to go ahead and highlight my face. NC50, it's not my undertone, but it's slightly, just a teensy bit lighter than my complexion, so I'm going for a very mellow highlight today. Nothing too over the top or really that stands out too much. So when I was younger, I used to be really self-conscious about not only my skin, but kind of the shape of my face. And as I've gotten older, I've really learned to have an appreciation for it. But I'm trying really hard to curb my particular habit of over contouring my face, specifically my cheekbone areas. So you'll see later that I actually ended up going back, guys, and kind of calming some of that down. So trust me, it'll all turn out nice. And I got this Morphe Filter Effect powder because they did recommend it on the website to use along with their foundation, which I really am digging. I'm digging it a lot. So I have a shameless affinity and love for MAC Cosmetics, as you guys know, but I have to tell you, in trying this lip trio, as my first time trying a lip liner from Morphe, and because of the price point and because of how nice and smooth it is on the lips, and also the color is very similar to Chestnut, this might be a replacement. And it smells so good. I should let you know, I didn't know their gloss was going to smell like that. Holler. Sorry, so I have it flipped. The brush is Morphe E55 and the powder that I was using is the Makeup Revolution. I think either way, guys, I'll be sure to have the actual product listed below in the description. So I'm applying the powder where I would normally apply my highlight, but I'm applying and blending. So essentially it's like I'm setting the highlight with this to give me a slightly brighter look, but nothing overdone, and something that looks a little bit more natural. I love this to wear every day. Well, I love this specific technique for everyday wear, especially going to work. So I had a change of heart from my last tutorial, and I will be keeping the ABH Bronzer in Mahogany. I was using it to contour, but really what I should be using it for is to warm my contour. But I find that it's decent for contouring my nose, and I actually do get some color payout. So right now I'm just warming up my contour using the ABH Mahogany Bronzer. Raizin is one of my favorite blushes. It's my stable blush. I usually always have it on hand, rarely run out of it. So you guys will see that probably every other video. I really love this Bobbi Brown highlighter. What I like about it is that you can be heavy-handed and not over highlight your face. So it's just lovely, lovely distribution of the highlight color. So I'm putting it on my cheeks, on my nose, a little bit over my chin, and on my cheekbone. So really everywhere you would highlight, I'm applying a little bit of it there because it's just that gentle. And I apply it on my Ardell lashes, my wispy lashes. And then I'm going to go over it with my Iris Beauty Ultra Defining Liner. Now you know I love my Kat Von D liner. Iris Beauty actually sent this to me, and you guys, I really like it, but I'll be reviewing it in another video. So here I'm going to go back to some powder and really start with a slightly more dense brush, softening the contour. And once I do that, you guys, here's the final look. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you so much for your time. You take care. Bye, guys.